Wriggling pizzas, sprinting Whoppers, tricky dough, and puzzling mystery meat flavors. These are just some fast food rumors that actually hold a bit of truth. Almost everyone has come across strange online rumors claiming that fast food burgers are made from animals other than cows.
This is a rat burger.
Typically, this myth comes bundled with conspiracy theories, suggesting these companies will cut any corners to save money. Maybe that's why the rumor stuck. Or maybe there was some truth behind it. In fact, Burger King was caught using horse meat in their burgers, though it wasn't intentional. Back in 2013, Burger King outlets in the UK denied any horse meat in their patties. However, tests on samples from Silvercrest, one of Burger King's beef suppliers in Ireland, showed horse meat mixed in with the beef. For nearly a year, Silvercrest had been importing horse meat from Poland. After the discovery, a massive recall was launched, not just at Burger King, but also at grocery stores and restaurants that sold products from the distributor. Burger King's initial denials sparked accusations of a cover-up, leading the chain to source meat from Italy and Germany to replace the recalled supplies. Frequent Chipotle customers started noticing something suspicious while watching their orders being made. The portions of fillings and toppings seemed to be getting smaller and smaller. How could a brand that knows its diners see every step of the assembly line think they could sneak this past a food-savvy crowd? Even casual fans know just how much sofrito belongs in a mega burrito. Were these eagle-eyed customers imagining things? Or was something fishy going on behind the counter? It turns out they weren't imagining it. Chipotle's CEO acknowledged that TikTok users who pointed out shrinking portions alongside rising prices were right on the money. About 10% of the chain's nearly 3,500 restaurants had quietly slimmed down their servings, a classic case of shrinkflation. But CFO John Hartung vowed that despite the extra costs, Chipotle has started correcting course and boosting portion sizes once again. A big part of Chick-Fil-A's appeal has been its standout lemonade, which for many fans was just as tempting as the Southern-style chicken and giant waffle fries the chain is known for. But a few years ago, customers started noticing a difference, and before long, rumors spread online that the lemonade recipe had been altered. Some quick research confirmed the rumor was true. Though it might seem risky to change a signature product, Chick-fil-A swapped out the fresh squeezed lemons for pre-squeezed lemon juice. The company said this shift was designed to let employees focus more on serving customers instead of making lemonade from scratch. While some customers were initially disappointed, feedback indicates that people are gradually warming up to the new flavor. You've probably come across the wild rumor that Arby's sliced beef was actually made from some kind of reconstituted non-beef powder. The chain quickly debunked that strange claim, proving that their roast beef really is just roast beef. However, it's true that Arby's sandwiches sometimes go beyond traditional beef and venture into more adventurous territory. In 2023, as a limited-time offer, Arby's introduced big game burgers featuring beef, venison, and elk. This special menu was part of a promotion that sent lucky winners on a trek through the Rocky Mountains to visit what they called the most remote Arby's in the world. Adding gourmet game meat to the lineup sounds pretty unique, even if it might seem like something straight out of a tall tale.
It's the battle of the beef. In one corner, Taco Bell.
Ay, ay, ay.
In the other, a class action lawsuit.
It's true. Taco Bell's taco and burrito meat isn't made up entirely of just beef. Anyone who's bitten into one of their meat-based items might notice the texture feels a bit different from the typical ground beef they're used to at home. So, is Taco Bell using something else alongside the beef in their famous fillings? The reality is that Taco Bell's meat is mostly beef, but a lawsuit revealed it also includes a significant amount of soy-based fillers. These fillers help stretch the meat supply without driving up costs. Rest assured, everything in the mix is perfectly safe to eat, so the company isn't cutting corners on customer health. If you're new to Taco Bell, the texture might come as a surprise, but loyal fans know that this soy beef blend is just part of the experience. If you've grabbed a Subway sandwich in Ireland, you might have noticed the menu looks a bit different from what you'd find in the US. It's common for chains to tailor their options to local tastes, but there's a rumor that the bread holding your American-style sandwich isn't actually classified as bread under Irish rules. So, isn't bread just bread? Surprisingly, the answer is no.
I want to know that if it's not bread, then what is it? Is it a I don't know, a foot-long cake?
So, how did Ireland decide that Subway's bread doesn't actually count as bread? It all boils down to sugar content. The rolls contained more sugar than the country's legal limit for bread. Because of this, Subway's rolls were classified as confectionery items instead. This designation came about after Subway tried to dodge a value-added tax on their rolls, since bread in Ireland is considered a VAT-exempt staple. It was Subway's legal challenge that uncovered the surprising truth behind the rumor. While their rolls might hold a sandwich, they don't technically qualify as bread, at least not in Ireland. When word got out that McDonald's fries were cooked in beef tallow, vegans were among the most vocal critics.
Oh God, vegan? No, thank you.
Fries were often thought of as a safe, animal-free snack choice, but much of their signature taste actually comes from animal fats. McDonald's promised to switch to purely vegetable oils, yet that didn't fully resolve the issue. There's still some beef-based flavoring used in their famous fries. It's not like the company tried to keep this a secret either. A quick look at the ingredient list on McDonald's website reveals natural beef flavor, included in the mix. While the exact source of this flavoring is unclear, the recipe mentions wheat and milk derivatives. So even if the fries don't contain real beef, they still have dairy components that vegans might miss if they assume the chain has fully eliminated animal products from the fryer. You might have come across the rumor that Wendy's famous chili is made by grinding up leftover burgers from the day before. The thought that unsold food from day one gets recycled into a new dish on day two can definitely put a damper on things for Wendy's fans, and it raises concerns about potential health code violations.
That burger put some serious hurt in me. I love it. Got any more?
But this isn't just a rumor. It's actually a deliberate business strategy focused on reducing food waste. Before you cringe and swear off Wendy's chili for good, keep in mind that the company is committed to making sure perfectly good food doesn't end up in the trash. It's a smart, eco-friendly approach that helps cut down on waste and lowers costs, savings they can hopefully pass on to customers. Plus, using leftover burger meat gives the chili a richer flavor. Wendy's is so transparent about this that they openly explain the process in detail on their website. If any part of the consumer world is ready for a full tech takeover, it's fast food. Automating every step of the food prep process isn't out of reach, and the idea got a trial run in 2020 during the era of no-contact ordering. To keep things touch-free, many chains rolled out self-service options like ordering kiosks and pickup stations. Rumor has it Whataburger has pushed the concept even further with a fully digital restaurant, one with zero face-to-face interaction between customers and staff. Sounds like something from the distant future, right? Not so fast. Whataburger has launched a forward-thinking pilot in Austin, Texas that works like a modern-day automat. Customers place orders through an app and then collect their meals from lockers or designated pickup lanes. Behind the scenes, about 50 employees keep things running, but the 24-hour spot has no seating. If this model takes off, you might soon have an all-digital Whataburger near you. For years, unsettling rumors have swirled around KFC, including the claim that the brand dropped Kentucky Fried Chicken from its name to hide the fact it wasn't serving real chicken. While that particular theory has been disproven, concerns about the chain's reliance on factory farms with poor animal welfare standards still linger. Unfortunately, the claim that some poultry suppliers for KFC treat animals inhumanely is true. The factory farms providing chickens to KFC are often criticized for their harsh conditions. Footage and reports have repeatedly exposed these suppliers worldwide for keeping birds in cramped, unhealthy environments. With such massive production demands, truly humane treatment seems unlikely, though other farms have managed to prioritize animal welfare before processing. Hopefully, one day, KFC will follow their example. Just because a frozen treat comes in a cone doesn't automatically make it ice cream. And if it's dispensed from a machine, you can bet it's not traditional ice cream. It's soft serve, a creamier, lighter cousin. Dairy Queen understands this difference well and even explains it in their website's FAQ. Yet, despite that, many people still get confused about whether DQ really sells ice cream. So when the rumor pops up again that Dairy Queen doesn't serve actual ice cream, it's not a myth, it's the truth. The key difference lies not in the ingredients, but in fat content. According to USDA standards, ice cream must contain at least 10% butterfat, while Dairy Queen's soft serve clocks in at just 5%. So, while the upside is that you're enjoying a treat with half the fat of regular ice cream, it also means that when you're at DQ, you're technically not eating ice cream, though you can call it that if you want to. If you're skeptical about pineapple on pizza,
Pineapple on pizza?
If you think pineapple on pizza is wild, just wait until you hear about the one topped with snake. And this isn't some quirky gourmet experiment. It actually came from Pizza Hut. In many parts of Asia, snake is a familiar delicacy. So to cater to local tastes, Pizza Hut included shredded snake meat as a pizza topping on its 2023 menu. While some believe snake has medicinal benefits, Pizza Hut marketed it as a flavorful addition to their diced chicken. pairing it with abalone sauce instead of the usual tomato base. It seems like a bold twist on the classic Italian pie designed to appeal to regional palates, though there's no word yet if snake pizza will return.